All right, my air signs. This is a reading for the next couple of days, beginning of November. Ooh, there's a flip card. I've been shuffling, and look at this. Nine of Emotions, wish fulfillment. Really? Is this is the tone that we're setting for our reading right now? Because you know I'm an air sun. All right, I like that. I like that a lot. Let that be the theme. But anyway, this is going to be a general reading. It may or may not resonate with everybody, but it will definitely resonate with somebody. All right. Please like, share, and subscribe, as that's the way that we grow our tribe. And let's see what messages Spirit has for us for the next couple of days, beginning of November here. I've been kind of MIA. I just moved, but so my setup is a little plain right now, but it'll get better, people. It'll get better. I'm trying to find a dedicated space where I could set up my altar, but that's my problem, not yours. So let's see. I got all these cards coming. All right. All right. I hope y'all doing well. I love my new place. It's so peaceful. So peaceful in comparison to the other place. My dogs are not constantly barking. I love it. All right. Enough about me. Let's see what the universe has to say to us. All right, so started with the Nine of Emotions. Like I said, usually the first card is the strongest card, sets the tone for the reading. All right, so we're definitely, wish fulfillment, something that we've been stuck in our head about, really kind of like felt like you couldn't do something about it, but it's happening, and now you feel so happy and fulfilled, and things are just rainbows and unicorns. Okay, but it took a lot to get you there. All right, because you have the Three of Voices. It took the betrayal, the lessons that you had to learn, the deception that you had to go through. Okay, the things that really kept you anchored onto a ground you didn't want to be anchored in. Okay, but then you figured out, listen, I just have to fucking walk away from this shit. Like, there's only so much you could give somebody. There's only so much you could do in a situation until you finally realize it's enough. I'm done. I'm moving forward. Like, this is not giving me what I thought it would. You can't continue to beat a dead horse. It's time to move on. All right, my heirs. I think this message, I have to take it personally. Time to move on. You gotta let bygones be bygones. You can't take things personally. You have to be able to call it, okay? Like that doctor, when you're trying to give a patient CPR and you're trying to revive them, and you really are trying, and sometimes they come back to life and then they code again, and you're really trying, and it gets to a point where you just say, I've tried everything that I possibly can. I've done everything within my power to bring this person back. I have to call it. Bury it. Let it go. All right? And I think that's what the universe is saying right now. Let it go. Once you let it go, okay? Look at that. Rebirth, justice, karma, our scales will balance. You're no longer going to be tipping over because you're giving someone too much of you. All right. You're going to then come anew where you're no longer sitting here waiting, her hands in her face. Like, when you're just sitting there like, all right, whatever. You're no longer there. You're enlightened. You really come out anew from this situation. And, this person then is kind of sitting there like, wait, hold on. Like, I really wanted to be able to still communicate with you. I really wanted to be able to still be a part of your life. And, the thoughts go in a circle. Like, do you want? Do you not want? It's up to you. Okay. But just know that the relationship as you thought it was is not. And it's time to let go of that idea. So you're in a position where you either have to accept or reject and move on. All right. That's where your victory lies. That's where your power is. That's where your happiness. That's where that Nine of Cups comes in. All right. When you accept, you cannot change everybody or everything. So you either accept the person for how they are, accept the situation for how it is, or you reject it and move the hell on. Either way, it's a win-win for you because it comes from you, your decision. Okay. It's like you're the captain deciding how you're going to fight this war. All right. So either way, it's a win. It's never lost because you either learn a lesson or you learn to love. Right. So, it's a matter of outcome. And because this is uneven, I want 2 more cards for us. Let's see what else. Yeah, Nine of Inspiration. And there you go. You start strategizing, planning for the future. Here comes the passion. Here comes the messages of, Hey, I really do like you. Yes, page of emotions. And then the apologies. People start to realize what you're worth. All right? People really start to realize what you're worth, and they start, accepting, communicating that to you and apologizing for being a dick or an asshole towards you. At the end of the day, it's up to you whether you will accept that apology or not, obviously. However, it is a genuine apology. See, the sun shining in the heart down to the, I always, and this is sidetracked, but just to make a point, I used to tell people jokingly, but there's always some truth and power behind it, where I would say, like, I freaking hate you from the bottom of my guts, and I would be joking because at that moment, obviously the context of the entire conversation, you don't know, but I'll be speaking to somebody and I'll be laughing. I'll be like, that's why I hate you. Hate is still an emotion. All right. And when you say you have an emotion for somebody that's coming from the bottom of your gut, that's your intuition. That's a true emotion. All right. So hate in my case was a sarcastic way of saying I love you, but you're really pissing me off right now. Or I love you so, be lucky that I love you so much that, I'm overlooking XYZ, this floor or that floor, whatever it may be, because we all do that, right? We all compromise. But the point being that when this apology comes forward is genuine. Okay, it's a genuine apology. They really do mean what they say. They really do want to start, with you again. They're communicating. They're making that offer, that passionate, let's just do this. We click. We got good chemistry. The fireworks. Let's just really take this forward. All right, because they've been communicating, and they have with the page of voices. You get some messages. This is also my stalker card. This is someone who's keeping an eye on you. Girl with the glasses, think of that old lady who's fixing her glasses, looking out the window, keeping an eye on everything that's going on. Yeah, that's how this person's been behaving. And you're kind of like, whatever, I went through it. Listen, you did what you did. I'm happy. I'm chilling. I walked away for a freaking reason. And that brought me to the place where I'm at. And, you feel good by yourself. You feel accomplished by yourself. All right. Let me see what the Illuminati has to add for us air signs. Now, I'm not telling you sit there and wait either, okay? If you walk away, you walk away. And the person, if they come forward, they come forward. If they don't, they don't. And even if they do, that doesn't mean you have to take them, all right? Just saying, you know what your situation is. So don't use your discernment, when you're looking at my readings. Don't just be like, oh, I did what you said and it backfired. No. You're ready to move forward. You've learned your lesson, my wounded warrior. All right? You really are in that position. And look at, oh, child. Look at, there's a lot of repeat, okay? So you have the Nine of Swords and you have the Eight of Voices here. So you have lost sleep over the situation. You really have tried to make it work one way or another. When you're finally like, what the is going on? Why can't they see that, I'm that person, I'm the best option, I'm this, I'm that, whatever the case may be. This person's not really seeing you at your full potential and your full worth. Sometimes people are going through things, and it's not that they're turning their back on you necessarily. They're just going through a moment. All right. So, and then here comes victory. Lovers and love air. So hold out. It's all coming. Everything's paying out. All right. Peace.